fire ignites passion and creativity. Free your imagination with the slim, sleek, and beautiful new Huawei P8.
Intarget is a group of companies that handles mobile solutions, which incorporate aggregation or traditional aggregation business, as well as the new age mobile advertising business. We're currently in South Africa, in the rest of Africa, as well as in the Middle East.
You can see our NOC, our Network Operations Center over here. And this is where we monitor everything live. So all of our servers, all of our connections to each of the networks, all of it is monitored in real time and permanently monitored 24/7. So we've got a three-tiered architecture. It starts with a client interface CRM system. Obviously that does the front end, the billing, our insertion orders, it manages the financial elements of it, the setting up of the accounts on the customer side. Then we've got a distribution layer which links into the CRM system, and then we've obviously got the ad serving layer, which is the core of the technology, which needs to integrate into all of the different channels. So the please call me channel, the end of call notification channel, the missed call alerts channel. Each of those have a certain volume that they process transactions at. So obviously we've had to build telco grade systems that can handle that volume of transactions. Our system at the moment is being tested up to 60,000 transactions a second, which is relatively high, and obviously it needs to be able to do that in order to encompass all of the different streams that we have in terms of the advertising.
This is our test environment where we do live testing. The system actually runs on 3 of the servers, which are dedicated and load shared, and they handle automatic failover. And all of this runs on gigabit backbones and fiber connection.
Anywhere between the prices of 8 cents and 15 cents more or less is the average for an SMS on a bulk basis. Whereas with Please Call Me, we're looking at a cost of roughly ½ cent per individual that you're giving it. We sell it on a CPM basis of a cost per 1,000 impressions, and in South Africa 6 Rand per 1,000 impressions, with a similar model going up into Africa as well. Obviously dollar-based model in the other territories, but for the South African market, it's your most cost-effective version of advertising directly to the customers. I think the traditional advertising is very much caught in a dynamic where they speak at people. They don't speak with people. I think the difference with mobile is that you can actually have a conversation, you can get a reply, you can have a two-way conversation with the individual. From a return on investment perspective, mobile advertising does give it, and if brands are not putting 15 to 20% of their budget into mobile advertising and tying mobile to their traditional above the line and below the line campaigns, they're missing the boat.
So data is a commodity. Voice is a commodity. What we bring to the table is the differentiator in telcos in the future. First of all, we can enable you to purchase, we can enable you to purchase anything you want, ringtones, food. At this stage, we are actually looking at enabling companies to start advertising. So the migration of mobile money to mobile phones, migration of commerce to phones, eventually one had to look at the migration of advertising to phones, and we're actually pioneers in that space. We are taking this idea to over 33 countries over the next 12 months. So we are the first people that are really getting scale and traction and proving to the world that mobile advertising actually works. In fact, we've been running now for over a year and a half this project. We've seen massive take-up by corporates. We've seen great returns on investment. We've seen how brands, now big brands, are starting to consistently come back and engage with us because of the reach that they get from this medium. And research shows us that people are spending at least 150 minutes on their phones daily, and that on average, especially men, they have their phones within a 1 meter radius 24 hours a day. So this is the future. And so in Africa, with mobile being so pervasive and with traditional infrastructure being so inadequate, it just makes perfect sense that you cover that gap of reaching the consumer using mobile. I see us as a global leader in mobile advertising, which will merge into a single point of digital advertising, online, offline. It will all merge through our exchange servers into one uniform advertising module, and we are going to be the leaders in that space.